This is Average Joe PT, where we're here to reduce anxiety, improve function, and mask your pain. Isn't that right, Skully?
Hey, we're outside today.
That's right, we're outside today enjoying the beautiful weather. And today we're going to talk about knee pain, different types of treatment techniques that you can do at home to reduce that knee pain, specifically meniscal tears. And we're going to go, unfortunately, over different types of ways that you can tear that meniscus. If you're new to this channel, we'd love to have you subscribe down below, wouldn't we, Skully?
Hit that subscribe button and the bell.
That's right, we'd love to have you hit the bell. We bring content once or twice a week. We do lives on Wednesdays and Sundays, so we want you to stick around. Here we go. Well, this is Mr. So-and-so, and I'm telling you folks that I think everybody should have to have knee surgery. It's that simple. If the knee hurts, we gotta get in there and fix it. We gotta make sure that it's as smooth as humanly possible, and that way someone can get right back to what activity they were having problems with when it comes to this knee. I think that surgery is the best approach, and I think it's the only approach. Well, this is Dr. Cool Cat, and I'm telling you that guy right there is an absolute moron. No different than what I said last time. You listen to those types of people, you're going to have surgery every time, and that's just not true. There are injections that you can have done to this knee. There's also physical therapy that you can have done to this knee. I'm telling you, if you listen to that know-it-all, oh man, you're going to be in trouble. Make sure you get a second opinion if they're already shooting at you to have surgery. So please, oh please, sometimes you have to listen to Dr. Cool Cats. Hey Skully, what'd you think about those two clowns? It's like week after week, they are just crazy, aren't they?
They're just two crazy quacks. It's that simple.
That's right, folks. So when it comes to either Dr. So-so or Know-It-All or Dr. Cool Cats, you're always going to have two different opinions. That's why it's always important to make sure that you're getting a couple opinions when we're talking about surgical intervention to fix, in this case, your knee pain. And always don't forget that two heads are always better than one, so make sure you get that second opinion. So let's go ahead and we're going to talk about some other crazy stuff. Oh, you better stick around. There's a lot of different ways you can get hurt and tear that meniscus. Something as simple as a fall. Or you could hurt yourself doing something stupid like this. That could blow your knee out. There's multiple ways that you can go ahead and hurt the stupid knee. You can even do something as simple as this. Oh man, if you stopped and you pivoted, ooh, that could really mess up your knee. We're gonna go over 4 main treatment techniques to reduce that pain and improve that strength, starting right now. Number 1 is the exercises. You have to do the exercises. Now there's some basic exercises you can do with the knee. Number 1, the heel slide. Just sliding that knee up and down the best as you can to keep the motion in that knee as well as keep that synovial fluid moving within that knee joint. Next one, lying down, doing a straight leg raise. Working on that thigh. Coming up into a partial sit position makes it a little bit harder to do that straight leg raise. And coming up to a full position isolates specifically just this thigh muscle, and it'll be very hard to do. Next one is basically lying on your side, lifting your leg up, working on that butt, as well as lifted in this position, working on that butt. Those are some basic exercises that you can do to help improve the range of motion and strengthen that knee joint. Number 2, let's go ahead and show you that E-stim and how to actually use it to reduce that knee pain. All right, folks, we're gonna go over 2 other treatment techniques that we talked about. We're gonna go over E-stim and we're gonna go over taping techniques to help reduce that knee pain. Isn't that right, Skully?
You have me on the floor. You gotta be kidding me.
I know. I'm sorry. I had to get a nice look at this. This is beautiful.
I better not be down here very long.
Okay, we'll limit the time that we're down here so you're not on the floor so long. God, he's a pain sometimes. Alright, so we're going to go over the TENS unit. This is the 7000 series. I'm going to leave a link down below. All you're going to do is you're going to put these 4 pads that you're going to get. This unit is probably about $25 to $30 depending on which website you can get it from. But you're simply just going to plug in the ends. The red and black does not matter when we're talking about this particular type of TENS unit. They just did that just in case you want to use this TENS unit for something else. But you're just going to surround the knee joint. Above, cross over, then you're going to switch and do the other side. So we're going to basically surround this knee joint with that particular unit, especially this knee's killing you. Now you might even want to put a pillow or something underneath your knee, all depending, but we want to work on trying to straighten that knee out. Now you might not be able to because it hurts too much and I don't want you to push it. All you're going to do is just turn it on. It's got 2 channels, one on each side. We're going to put it on what we call the modulation mode. There'll be a button that says mode right on it. You're literally just going to put it into modulation and say right on it. And then you're just going to kind of turn it up till you feel a nice little buzzy sensation to help reduce that pain. 20-30 minutes. This thing has a nice little shut off in 30-minute time if you want to just go ahead and leave this on there. Throw some ice over the top of this knee to reduce the swelling and reduce the pain also. And you can do this multiple times a day. This is a nice little unit. And back in the day, they used to be $700-800, and like I said, nowadays you can pick these things up for practically nothing. So that's a nice little thing, nice little TENS unit you can go ahead and do. Number 3, you gotta ice that knee. You want to reduce the swelling and reduce that pain. And number 4, I'm going to show you some taping techniques to reduce that overall knee pain after a meniscal tear. The other technique we're going to do the taping technique next.
We almost done down here.
Yes, we're almost done. Calm down. Just a few more seconds. Boy, he's impatient. Ugh. So we're going to do the Leuko Tape. You're going to do the white cover roll. I'm going to leave a link down below for this tape too. I've used this in my other videos. This is a nice taping technique when you're just having that huge knee pain just across that joint. You might even feel it on the inside because a lot of tears come from the inside of the knee. And what you want to do is just put that white tape right over the top. That's going to protect the skin. And then the next one you're going to do is that brown thick tape. This is nice and you're going to kind of support this knee joint. Sometimes it's pretty hard to get off this roll sometimes. I'm not going to lie to you when it comes to that. But you can get a nice little pull here. And the trick of this is to go from the outside knee, kind of lay up right down on the outside, then kind of come across and then kind of pull up. Kind of coming towards you pattern, almost like an upside down, yoke or U or horseshoe kind of angle. And then you're going to go ahead and leave it just like that. You might want to put another piece there to kind of lift it up a little more. And that's going to kind of support that knee joint a little bit while hopefully you do the other treatment techniques to help reduce this overall knee pain. Isn't that right, Skully?
Get me off of this floor.
Yes, we can get you off the floor now. He's something else. Skully and I would love to have you guys go ahead and look at this next video. It goes over all kinds of different ways you can help reduce that overall knee pain. Isn't that right, Skully?
We have a lot of videos with good material, people. Hit
That's
the bell.
right. And of course, we want you to hit that bell and subscribe down below. But until next time, we want you to look up and keep smiling. See you next time, folks.
Look up and keep smiling.